Hey guys, welcome back to ESL TV for the fall season of the Black Monster Cup. We're into Group A, and we're into our third game of the night. This is our, well, I was trying to think of like penultimate, but it's like the third of the fifth game that we have coming your way today. And right now, well, Blood Brothers over on the red side going to be pushing in very quickly onto the top side of the map. Hook not going to connect on the Tundra. Barrel will though. So let's go to the last for you guys at home. Since we have OhMyAGosh going up against Blood Brothers for OMG, we have Tundra, Nutri, Alchemist, Sir Scott, and Athero. And over on the side of Blood Brothers, we have Edenons, Astarte, Rebel Moves, Patty, and Rogu. And as you can see, a Rengar in the jungle. And a sweet Nami skin. But obviously the winner of this one will be playing against the loser of the winner's game, which right now is RZ Sports and SK Gaming Prime. So that's how we determine who is obviously the second team to potentially qualify in this one. But obviously we switched up the format from last year. Hook gonna miss a non-moving target. Okay, that happened. A little embarrassing. Really wish the camera didn't show us that. Poor guy. I might have to write that down in our highlight reel now. Anyways, we do have Gragas versus Ray in the top lane. We do have Syndra versus Ziggs in the middle. We do have Elise versus Rengar in the jungle. And of course we have Kog'Maw Nami up against Corki Thresh. Not really a matchup that I'm really too familiar with Corkis. But top lane for Edenons is going to be interesting. Aurelia versus a Gragas. Obviously, Gragas is a melee champion. And you see right there why it kind of sucks to be melee against Aurelia. Just walk up, stun you, do some free good damage. Not to mention, doesn't really build up much armor, so you don't really need to level your W's Aurelia. I wonder if he's on level E or Q first. No, E first, which does more damage initially. That'll be interesting to see here. But either way, Astarte going up towards his red, and Nutri going up towards his blue here. So junglers might start to interact with the lanes a little bit. Honestly, we'll find out as the game does progress. But so far, Tundra doing pretty well so far. 9 to 10. You know, he's staying alive. He has to pop his health pot though, where Adon's obviously has one still to go here. But you see Scott trying to get some good control of this bottom lane. He's able to do that pretty well. Really shoving up the lane against them and really doing some good damage with the help of those Nami bubbles coming in. Mid lane though, a little bit of lead for Rebel. Getting ganked to the mid lane. Cocoon gonna connect. Red buff gonna slow him down as well. Forced to flash away. And so they will back off. They're not gonna commit for this one, but they know the flash is down. They know that's an easy gank now potentially for him. And here comes the kitty. Astarte looking to pounce on the middle. He will be spotted maybe. I didn't see actually. I hit the wrong buttons. I wonder if he was spotted by that one. Well, he is now, so it just walks right into lane here, but trying to help out his Syndra, help out Rebel here. In the meantime, the bottom lane of Blood Brothers still gets their own turret here. 22 to 14. You know, Corki's more of a stronger early game champion. Should be stronger than Kog'Maw. But right now, he's having a little bit of a tough time here with that Nami harass. Not to mention the healing that Nami can do that he cannot do, like a Thresh. Sorry. So here comes the kitty yet again, going on in the middle. And Nutri as well. Looks like we might see a simultaneous gank coming in here, but who's this going to benefit? Alchemist, well, he will bait him out towards the bomb side. Cocoon does land. They get Syndra and the first blood for Nutri. And now the kitty trying to run away from the spider, and he will be forced to flash away from this one. Now Athero getting caught on the bomb side, does get ignited up, being forced to flash away from this one. Patty going to go in for it with a Valkyrie. Exhaust comes in, and it's not going to be enough, but he does have flash escape. He has heal as well. He pumps that one, and now he's up against Sir Scott, who's just chasing him down, and Scott should be able to pick up this kill. He gets it for free. Didn't even bother flashing for that one. Since Kog'Maw obviously had his up, but now Rogu again locked down here. He does have flash, but will it beat up the bubble? Oh, he will flash away from that one, and he will escape, or will he? As we do see Elise coming around from the side. Nutri looking for another kill. Will get spotted by the ward, but Thresh is trapped either way. He cannot escape this one unless he starts to just run through the minion wave, and it looks like he's going to do that, and he will be able to back away. In the meantime, Tundra again caught on the top side. Adnod's one more hit would be it, but can he pick it up? No, the healing isn't enough for Tundra, and he picks up the kill. Even a flash coming in for Adnod's. I'm not sure why. But Tundra picking up 3-0 now in favor of the side of OMG. 31 to 28 CS in the top lane. 25-25 middle, but 35-20 in the bottom lane. That's what it's all about here. And Kog'Maw, he's not the strongest early game. And he's one of the strongest, if not the strongest late game. He's going to become a real big problem if he continues at this pace for the side of Blood Brothers. And honestly, like I said before, you know, Blood Brothers, they're one map away from being knocked out. Or, yeah, one map, one game away. That's all it takes, and they will have lost out, unfortunately. And right now, they have everything to fight for here, but... Ooh, sorry, hit the mouse the wrong way. But they have to show it. They have to show that they want it. And right now, we've seen them try to be very aggressive, but it hasn't worked out for them so far. And so that flash top lane was a little bit confusing. Guess you're trying to flash out of his auto attack range or something? I'm not sure. Here we go, Syndra. Will the Cocoon land? Flashes up by Nutri, but not going to commit for it. Just going to apply the pressure. Get Alchemist really far ahead. And, well, Tundra returning with the Phage. And well, he has a Sapphire Crystal and a Ruby Crystal. So go for a Catalyst, trying to stay alive in the top lane with the help of that longevity from that item. But now the Kitty, well, he'll get the slow on a Nutri. Even kill one of her Spiderlings just because he can. And then just back off here. But quite a pretty exciting game so far. 6 minutes in, 3 kills already. And now, because of that first death by Gragas, he's going to have such a tough time. Obviously, he can farm up pretty well just because he's Gragas. But here comes the Kitty again. Will look. Cocoon, well, it won't land here, but Tundra will get a slow on top of him. He does have no flash to get away from this one, but he's just trying to get to the bush. Use the smite just to heal up here. And Nutri does get the repel onto him. He jumps right back on top of him. I'm not sure why he did that, but now it should be actually another kill. Maybe coming to Gragas and Cocoon. No, that's actually going to miss. Nutri fails that one really hard. And will escape that one, but fortunately Astarte won't. And 4-0 now, hugely built up here. This is only to get bigger as well. I mean, 2 kills for Elise, 1 kill, 1 assist for Tundra. That has to be very hard to deal with here, but well, Rebel has been able to push middle since Ziggs was going towards the top side. And we'll get some good damage on the turret here. But Scott trying to turn this one around. Look at the damage he does to Patty and Rogu. Rogu has no flash to get away from this one. Bubble will connect. That should be a death thresh here in just a few seconds. And he will get ignited up on a Scott. Scott actually might go down from this one. The heal comes in. It might be enough. He does flash over the wall. Perfect flash, but is enough to ignite. Not enough to take away from him. And now Athro and Patty going head to head. And I actually think Nami can pick this one up. Scott coming in. Why? Why? What was the point of that? You just escaped. You wanted the extra CS? I don't understand. So an unnecessary death coming out of Scott there, but it's 5-1 either way. It's not a huge loss for him dying. But still, that was just like a what? That was something that should not have happened. Alright, either way, Soupy Lens is picked up by Thresh and Nami here. Even Nutri as well on the Elise. Trying to get some vision going on. Well, the opposite of that, trying to take away vision. And Patty, well, he's now 1-1. How much money does he have to spend? 1,200. He's up against a Phage Berserker Boots out of Sir Scott here, so he still lose head-to-head, I think. Unless he goes back and buys up a nice item to help out with this one. But like that kill he just got, if he didn't get that, he would not be even close to being able to deal with Sir Scott. But I don't know, a little bit odd. Those bubbles are just landing non-stop this time. Narogu yet again here. He's level 3 up against a level 6 Nami. Like, that is not a good sign. He doesn't even have ultimate. He's level 3 when his AD carry is level 6. That shows how much pressure they've been able to apply to him and just to him only in that lane. And now Tundra chasing down Gragas. Nice barrel comes in. Does knock Elise away. Will it be enough? Slows the attack speed, or the movement speed out of Rayleigh right there. Does give a little bit of distance. But now, Syndra forced to flash away the bubble. Not going to connect. Either way, I mean, when the support can roam like that, that is not a good sign. And, well, Rengar, he's now level 6. He's coming down the bottom side. He's got his ultimate up. He's got flash. Will they go for this? He's stealthed up. And he's going to land right on Scott. He's going to get the snare. And that will be Scott taken down here. Given over to Patty as well. So there we go again. Like, that's just 2 deaths. I mean, not the second one, not obviously unnecessary. It was almost impossible to really expect that. But it's a snowball now. And Patty's able to pretty much compete here. And well, you can see Astarte just waiting for them. Hook gonna come in. Gonna land on a Nami. He's gonna commit for this one, but he is level 6 now because of the kills in the farm. And they get an easy kill coming in. Now Nutri trying to escape here. Teleport coming in by Tundra. Ziggs not really gonna connect too well. And here we go. Tundra is now here with the party. Who's gonna get the kill on? Alchemist staying alive. And Astarte will be taken out. Tundra gets one. He's looking for two. Well, look at that. Alchemist being dropped so low for the Syndra ultimate and the Rockets, and they will be forced back. They had a 5-1 score lead, and now it's so quickly they can lose a lead if you get too cocky. Tundra, well, he won't be killed by that anytime soon, but still, this is getting out of hand here. Scott has ultimate, obviously, to spot this out. There is no smite up on obviously on Astarte because he isn't here. And Corki will pick the one up here. And the hook not going to connect, but Tundra will get stunned up again. And back away. So just like that, Blood Brothers are now back in this here. Let's see, Catalyst. A lot of ages on the way here for Adnons. Look at this. Tundra going head to head up against Syndra here. There's no flash. Cocoon really wide on that one. Not have had the best cocoons here lately out of Nutria, unfortunately. Tundra won't be able to get to base either way. Has the phase done. Corki has a phase done as well here. The bubbles, I'm not going to connect too well on a Corki. But, I mean, if those deaths did not happen, OMG would be so ridiculously far ahead right now. Because they just gave away Dragon. I mean, there's 100 gold difference. Only about 12 minutes in. But let's see this one pans out, obviously. Things on Holy Grail now done for the mid laners. Tundra going straight into that Trinity Force here with that Zeal now done. You can see what the warding that OMG has. They're looking to definitely get some control on that top side of the jungle here, but we'll see if that can happen. Red buffs on both top laners here. Tundra is just going ham. Won't have flash to catch back up to Adnons there, but does a good chunk. Obviously, it's going to be pretty hard to push him out of lane because he has Catalyst, but looks like he will get to base here either way. And oh, here comes Rengar yet again. Scott gonna get locked down, but now here off to the side is Elise, and they're turning this one around. Scott low on life, but he will escape this one. And a great job by both junglers. Will they commit for this one? No, they're just gonna back away. A great job by both junglers to have the read on each other to stop that gank from happening. No kills coming in, but a lot of things blown right there. Looks like Astarte will go back to just farming up his own jungle here, but Nutria, he'll stick around. He's looking for the turret. That will be our first one of the game here, about 12 minutes, 50 seconds in. That will be given over to OMG, and honestly, they kind of needed that to get the gold lead back. And they might even get a second one here. They easily should have this one down. And now, Adnons actually could go down 1v1 here if Tundra wants to commit for this one. Pops the Blade Surge, not the best of targets right there, but look how fast he is. Look how he has the jukes onto a Gragas right there. And he will just back away from that one. But so 2 turrets coming down. A lot of extra money in their pockets. Let's get a little bit more control around the map here, but let's see how they capitalize off it, because they had a huge lead earlier on, and yet they lost it. And now they have the advantage and the lead, but they could always lose it again. And Tundra going head-to-head against Gragas here. Gragas still has flash. There's no way of really getting to him here. He's going to pop the flash soon. Oh, he's going to escape from this one. And Tundra's still leveling his W, so I was maybe expecting him to level up his Equilibrium Strike just to do more damage, you know? Since his W doesn't really need it, since Gragas isn't that tanky up against him, he's not building any tank items, but goes for that either way. And now the Rod of Ages is done for Gragas, so we start stacking up some health, get a little bit tankier here. Corki, 2/3 at Triforce done. And Kog'Maw, well, still at 2/3 here with that Sapphire Crystal. Dragon, I think it's coming up in about 2 minutes, 2:30, soonish. And that's got to be another big point for a fight here. Teleports will be up on both top laners. I imagine that OMG might try to bait out a fight here. I mean, I think Blood Brothers realize they're not really in the lead, which obviously they are not, but I feel like they might feel like they're farther behind than they actually are. And I wonder if they're going to try to contest this Dragon. Obviously, with the Dragon they picked up and the kills, they should feel a little bit more confident, but you can't underestimate the mind games when it comes to this. It comes to League of Legends, or any game at that point. There we go. 109 to 107 bottom lane, 126, 116 mid lane in favor of OMG, and 109 to 98 in favor of OMG as well. And Scott takes a lot of damage right there. I wish she would not say this because I told her I was missed in the game. Anyways, let's just kind of hide that one. Back to the game, Patty. Doing some good damage on a Kog'Maw right there. And that is why I sometimes leave chat off. Zig's ultimate gonna be used middle, just to clear out the wave, just to shove it back in. It's 23 point, let's just call it 500, 23.5 to 21.6. Just about a 2K lead between these two, or difference between these two teams. Tundra, he wants that on, so he doesn't really have the damage anymore. I mean, he still has flash. Body slam he didn't really need to use into Tundra. Obviously can't kill him. Alchemist should be going down from this one, but stays alive just barely here. He's trying to kite Syndra, who flashes away from this one. We'll have the ball to throw it back on top of Alchemist here, but will he hit it? The bombs keep coming in, and he's able to juke away from them, but here comes Rengar. Doesn't matter, Rebel picks up the kill. Even things up at 6-6. And now with Dragon up in 40 seconds, they might have everything they need. Syndra, nice little bit of a dodge. It doesn't matter, Nucci picks up the kill, and they will back up off of this one. Corki forced to flash away. The Tsunami Wave did come in. So now 7-6 back in favor of OMG. Syndra, Cocoon. Yeah, I actually remember what that was from, with the complete opposite direction of where Syndra did go. But here we go. Rengar getting ganked. We'll have the lantern, but they're staying on top of it, so we can't get away. Another easy kill coming in for the side of OMG, and another turret. Looks like all the tier 1 turrets should now be down. And that gold lead is now up to 3.4 thousand, so they extended it a little bit further. They have Dragon up if they want to. Syndra's ultimate is back up though, if they want to go for it here. The hook gonna connect, but that's not the person you want it to land onto. The Rebels gotta back away from this one. Directed camera. Okay, fine. I'll take off directed camera. I like directed camera sometimes. Makes things easier for me. Alright, but OMG, they're still looking to push onto middle here. Now, as you can see, if we compare both teams in terms of wave clear, you have Ziggs up against a Gragas and a Corki and a Syndra. Completely in favor of Blood Brothers. So as long as they're all grouped up, I don't think they're going to be able to really puncture the defenses, but if you get caught like that, you might be in trouble. Nanons takes about half HP, forced to back away the turret. Down about half health. Just every couple of hits that Kog'Maw gets in is just enough here in the hook. Well, a little bit wide. Not as wide as Cocoon was earlier on. And they will just back away from this one. And Tundra, he's spotted by a ward here. He's trying to go in. They can see the rest of their team on the minimap is down towards this Dragon here. They're trying to just kind of separate them, but they might get caught out here. The Dragon isn't even low enough right now. The flash hook comes in. Well, doesn't catch on anyone, but Nucci gets locked down. Rengar being forced to back away, but that is a dead spider getting squatted by all those balls. And they will force away from this one. So another misplay on the Dragon. But let's see if they can kite them well enough. You see Alchemist trying to attack them off from the side, try to chip away. Doesn't have blue buff, but has at least Anthenes. And look at the damage he's able to do. He gets 3 of them low here. The wave comes in from now. He knocks up a couple of them. Bubble comes in, connects with 2. Alchemist picks up 1. He's going to pick up a second one. And can he get a third as Tundra comes back in? That is a dead Rengar. Can they get 4? Rogu's going to get taken down. They haven't lost a single man yet in this fight. And they will come out with that one. And they should come out with Dragon at the same time. Fantastic little bit of play right there by the side of OMG. All right, so big mistake by the side of Blood Brothers there. They will lose a turret. Dragon is still up. I'm about to say not for long, as they do still with the blue at the same time. So they just went from having a 3,000 gold lead to a 7,000 gold lead. That's how quick things can turn in this game, and that's how one little mistake can really come back to haunt you. This Alchemist is just poking away, poking. Eventually got enough damage in there to just force them back. And right when they realize, oh, we need to run, Tidal Wave came in perfectly by Athero. So Alchemist 2, 2, and 4. Scott 4 and 2 here. Oh, we're about to hit that 20-minute mark, and you know, this is where Blood Brothers were pretty much losing an inhibitor last time, if I'm not mistaken. They also a little bit earlier than this, up against SK Gaming Prime, so they're playing a little bit better this time, but they just keep getting caught out in bad positions. You know, they were down 5-1, they came back 6-5, and then they just kind of blew it from there. Maybe got a little bit too eager, a little bit too cocky there, but see if they can turn this one around here. I think they can. They have a good team. They have a decent lineup. Thing is, Kog'Maw's become more of a pain. Aurelia hasn't died yet. She's 3-0 and 4. Trinity Force, Giant's Belt, Negatron Cloak, the works. Alchemist has a Death Cap. And Athene's and Holy Grail. And Kog'Maw has a build order Cutlass on top of the Trinity Force. Like, they are getting really far ahead in items. And if Blood Brothers don't want to fight soon, I'm not sure they can really last long enough. I mean, they have decent wave clear with Gragas and Syndra. Like, they can hold them back for a while. But one Cocoon into a bubble, you're dead. That's it. Alright, so Scott now throw it back towards the bottom lane. Gonna push this one out. They don't have a lot of wards in this side of the jungle, so they can't actually see them coming, which is going to be a big downside for them. They're going to have to actually put some in there if they want to push into that second turret. And they are pinging away for it. So it looks like they do want it, but meantime, Nutri and Alchemist pushing middle. And Rebel is going to try to hold on to this one. And should have wave clear to do it. Doesn't have blue buff though. That's the big downside. Looking for him, he does have the Grail, but meantime, bottom lane, see gank coming yet again. Scott trying to kite them around. Out the road, doesn't land the bubble on anyone. Patty solo life with the exhaust. Scott picks him up, and there comes the teleporter Tundra. He's able to get here, picks up a double kill for Scott, and the third one will be coming in. Rogue going to be taken down as well. Tundra picks someone up, and now we see Gragas trying to run away, but here comes Ziggs. Can he get the knock away with the satchel charge? And he will put on the other side of the wall, and he has nowhere to go. That is 4 quick kills coming in. And again, you can't afford to be in bad positions. You cannot afford to be mispositioned for these fights because they're going to punish you. 16-7, 22 minutes in, and almost a 10,000 gold lead. And I'm trying to think, how could they come back from this? They can't really stop the damage. They keep getting caught out in bad spots. They're 10k behind now. Baron's likely a possibility. I mean, you can see the side of OMG. They're just not afraid to even charge into him. Tundra taking about half HP from like 3 people there. And he's only going to get stronger. They have a lot of money to spend. Blade King is done for Scott when he goes back. But here comes Gragas. Tries to get the ultimate, knocks him in. But what can they accomplish off of this? What are they going to convert this into? And it's nothing. That's what I was saying, like, well, that's what I was saying. That actually could have been a downside for OMG if they didn't have Morgana, but by being this far ahead, it doesn't even matter. They don't even need it. Gragas doesn't do any damage to him. And they're able to just chip away with Ziggs alone here. And see Gragas still trying to go in, still trying to commit to some damage, but they're just going to back away, take all this money, buy up, and maybe start to apply some pressure at Baron. They have the wards, they have the sweeping lenses. They can set up easily for this. But will they? They don't need to. Rebel, so damn low life. Ziggs ultimate not up just yet, but Scott gets it with his. And again, 17-7 now. I'm just leaving on direct to camera because there's just fights breaking out everywhere. There's just no point even to do it manually here. Oh, Tundra will get locked down. But look at that. Alchemist is the one actually to be dove onto, but he gets away. Fortunately, Sarte doesn't miss the damage right there, or miss the snare. And we'll just kite them away with the help of these bombs. Cocoons. They have such a good team to kite with here, with the Nami wave, with the Cocoons, with the Ziggs minefield. Not to mention the Kog'Maw slow. I mean, it's just so hard to get on top of them. And when Rengar does, like, who does he have to back him up? Gragas ultimate? That doesn't do much damage? I mean, it's really hard to come back from this position. I want to say it's almost impossible for them. Remember, if they do lose this game, they are out of the Black Monster Cup fall season. They need to win this to stay alive here. Look at the damage. God, he's doing half health in 2 hits. That was without a crit. Alright, so it looks like they don't want to go for Baron here. Play this one safe, not give Rengar the chance to stealth in, maybe, or Gragas with a nice ultimate coming in. And I like that. I like teams not going for Baron when you don't need to. But then again, if they don't push, then it's just kind of like, why are you not getting Baron? They're going to be aggressive here. You just can see it in the way they're setting up here. 8 kills on Kog'Maw, 5 on Tundra. And all they do is just get some aggressive warding down, and Tundra just has complete reads on a Starter right there. The bubble going to connect on a Thresh, but who do they want? Looks like Kog'Maw he does want Thresh on the top side. Thresh will get taken down. Scott picks him up. The Gragas ultimate comes in, hits nothing, it looked like. And Scott is now godlike, at least takes down Rengar. Ziggs ultimate going to come inside. Cocoon lands as well. Alchemist picks that one up onto Syndra. And that is a 0-for-3 trade, or 3-for-0 trade in favor of OMG. And well, now they're looking at an inhibitor turret here with 2 Trinity Forces. That's not going to stay alive much longer. The flash does kill with the Blithering. Oh, not enough. Doesn't matter. They force a flash on him as well. And they get the inhibitor turret and the inhibitor. Are they going to back away though? Looks like they will. And they're probably just going to heal up. And now this is your time to apply Baron pressure. If you do want it, obviously. They can play without it. It's not like they really need it right now, but it's pretty much a free Baron. I mean, if you play it right, it's a free Baron. Alright, so they'll pick up another dragon for themselves. 26 minutes in. And now 15,000 gold lead, pretty much. 14.5. This game is just completely one-sided now. Iceborne Gauntlets picked up for Arnons just to give them some sort of control in these fights, but... Well, Rengar, he has a Spirit Visage. That's pretty much it. And how are you going to survive against a Kog'Maw who is just going to... has a Last Whisper too. It doesn't even matter if you get armor anymore against him. He is just going to pummel you. And you can hear the pings coming down. They see Corki bottom side, or at least they saw him there. Baron is warded up. Scott can pick up his red buff here and shove out that bottom lane. Remember, middle, there is no inhibitor here. They actually have lost out finally on one turret on the bottom side. One turret now to 6 for Blood Brothers. Let's check in with Nami here. How's she doing on these wards? Just going to clear them out here. They have 3 sweeping lenses, no oracles. But they will take away all that vision. There's actually one behind him. This is actually, or was a nicely placed ward if it was a little bit further out here, but let's give him a little bit of vision around blue, at least. Tundra, bottom side, has the teleport here. They'll probably just go to shove that bottom lane out. We'll teleport if they do need him. Alchemist returning from base here. Has a Void Staff now done. Has a blue pot as well. That tells you that they're looking to fight. And they'll probably just start up Baron. I mean, they shred through it with a Kog'Maw and Elise. Percent damage galore, especially with the ability of the Rune King behind that. 2 people, and they've taken out a half health already. Alright, Hook not going to connect. Could have been actually a good opportunity for it. Anon's trying to stop Tundra from pushing with that Stinger and that Renwin's Omen, but again, he just doesn't have the ability power. He can't even clear the waves that quickly anymore. As I say that, he clears out the entire wave. I think they were already low, though, guys. Pretty sure those were already low. And you can see Athero still being really aggressive here with these wards, trying to spot out another teamer. Just give him a little bit of a sight advantage. Remember, mid lane is still shoving. Rebel is there to clear out the wave. But Anna goes head-to-head up against Tundra here. Does get the knockback into the turret, but doesn't really care. Red buff ultimately popped as well. Going to push them back. In the meantime, we did not see a kill come in onto Rogu. Scott now 9-2. And that will be another turret added to the repertoire. 7-1. 29 minutes in. And they're probably looking for another inhibitor turret here. Why not? Oh, Gragas looks like he did get jumped on again. He's got to be careful. He has to back away from this one. Like, he cannot survive another one. Ziggl's going to be coming in. Rebel's so damn low on life. Alchemist, no, he's taking up the turret, but it doesn't matter. Scott cleaning up that one. And that will be their second inhibitor turret being taken down here. Looking for a second inhibitor, maybe. Even Tundra on the bottom side taking down another inhibitor turret here. And that will be all 3 gone. Just like that. 2 inhibitors now gone. Third inhibitor might even fall in next if they want it. But they have Supermans now pushing middle. They have the ability to finish this game if they want to. And let's see, what does Scott do? Look at the damage he is doing against Thresh. It's ridiculous. He needs to get away from this one or he will be taken out. He will drop. Tidal Wave comes in. It will be a little bit too late. He's probably going to use this to take away the farm right there. Actually, only gets 1 CS. And their team will take down that middle inhibitor yet again that has respawned back in. But they will back off now, it looks like. They still have Baron to take if they want to again. And with the 2 inhibitors being down, it's almost impossible to come back from this. Infinity Edge picked up for Patty. BF Sword picked up for Scott here. Should be a lot of money spent on their side. Yeah, everyone has over 1,000 gold. And actually leave on direct to camera here because it's going to be a little bit of a lull in the action while they wait for Scott to come back up and wait for someone to push out. And it looks like they might get Rengar. They don't know he's there. Oh, Rengar's stealthing up. He spots them out. And immediately just says nope, backs away. Tundra takes no damage from Rebel right there. All right, now they're going to leave Patty on the top side to push that wave out. Now they leave Rebel and Adnan's middle to push that back out. There's even a super minion following Syndra right there. So they get free vision from that, even though they have the ward there anyways. It doesn't really matter. The bottom wave is shoving it in favor of Blood Brothers here, so we'll be pushing up against OMG, but they don't care. They're going for Baron. They have everyone there. They have Aurelia actually back at base who has teleport up. And will Aurelia come in? Baron down half-life. Teleport was used by Tundra to get behind him. And look at this, he's going to catch Rebel out. And will they commit for the... I think they should just fight this one out. They should just ignore Baron. And he picks up an easy kill. Ziggs ultimate comes in to spread them apart. As they do see Anucci over the side as well with that repel. Looking for another couple of kills. They do get it. And that is now the last man standing. We're the last man standing. It is a start day. He was just trying to run around, maybe stop them from doing Baron. He actually... Well, almost could have... Actually, he can steal it away. If he just would have jumped on it, he could have taken it. But it doesn't matter. Quadra kill picked up for Tundra. They're going to finish off Baron with all 5 men alive. And that should be it. They have, well, 20 seconds left on the majority of their team here. They have, well, an inhibitor take bottom. They have Supermans pushing top and middle. No reason for them to not finish this one now. And Tundra, he's already there. Looks like he's just trying to zone them out as well. As the Supermans do attack away at this one. And this will be OMG winning their second game. This will be Blood Brothers being knocked out. And OMG going on to the loser bracket finals to potentially get into the playoffs when they get to the losers of the RS Esports and SK Gaming Prime game. So, I mean, well done by Blood Brothers. I guess my predictions was a little bit wrong for them. I thought they put up a little bit more of a fight. They did early on when they came back from that 5-1 deficit to make it 6-5, but unfortunately just couldn't do much more after that. So, OMG advancing on. Congratulations to them. That means we're going a quick little break here, but when we come back, it will be SK Gaming Prime going up against RS Esports. Obviously, let me know in chat what you guys think about that game. Obviously, head over to facebook.com/BlackMonsterCup and make sure to put up your fan art in MS Paint of your today's favorite moment. And obviously, we'll be picking some winners here to win some sweaters, shirts, and hats. And we'll see you guys in just a few minutes.